So the other day, I was like kind of like daydreaming and cringing about like all the embarrassing things that happened to our life. Yeah, and so I was thinking about it, and I was like, but what was the most embarrassing story that has ever happened to me? I remember in middle school, there's this guy I liked, right? And I know.
She never talks about boys.
And this was like, I want to say like 7th, 8th grade, I can't remember. Okay, so basically I was walking to the cafeteria and I was walking this way and he was walking this way horizontally. Well, like, I don't know how to say it. Not horizontally like a crab, but like this way, right? And I was walking this way, and as I was walking this way, I turned around and I saw him, and as he was walking, I was looking at his butt. And in my head, I was like,
the booty?
I used to. Now it's like whatever, like I don't care.
You have to always praise the booty things.
Anyways, I was like walking and I was trying to catch his attention. So I was like looking at him, but I wasn't saying anything. And I was walking and I wasn't paying attention, and I hit myself on this pole and I went, bah! And then my friends were like, are you okay? And I was like, yes, I'm fine. What are you talking about? And my lip was like swollen and they were like, you don't look okay. And I was like, what are you talking about?
Your lip is just like,
yeah.
you're like bleeding out.
And then that same day later on, I saw her and she's like, oh my god, what happened? And I was like, I got in a fight.
Okay, this was in middle school as well, and I used to really like this guy. Well, at the time I was in love with him, but the problem was that I never talked to him in my life. I never had a class with him. I just seen him once in a while. I was like, and I was a TA for the attendance office, and then I had a partner there with me who was also a TA. We were in the same grade, and him and I were really cool, and the dude that I liked at the time, he was a TA for I think the counseling office, and so I would always see him pass by. And one day he came inside to I guess give us a slip. I don't remember why he came inside, but I noticed that he was having a conversation with my partner, and I was just like, he's like, yeah, he's the homie.
And man, everyone needs to say that all the time. For even if you had just said hi to him, it's the homie.
Yeah,
you know, like it's so funny.
Everybody said that. There you go. Yeah. So my friend was like, well, my partner was all like, do you want me to tell him? Like, want me to hook you guys up? And I was like, no, it's alright. Like I wanted to tell him. I didn't want a friend to do it for me. So I was like, okay, I know what to do, so I won't have to face him. Because I was very shy at the time, especially with people that I thought was cute. So what I did was wrote him a letter. And this is the embarrassing part. So the beginning of the letter is a lyric from a song called Always by Blink-182. And so I begin with, hello there, the angel to my nightmare.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I wrote more of the lyrics, but I remember I clearly wrote that, and he gave it to him, and I don't think he ever wrote back to me.
Okay, this one, okay, this was also about a guy that I liked at the time, a different guy. My classroom was like in a bungalow, so it had stairs coming down, and the classroom across from it, there was like a group of all guys, okay, including the guy I liked.
All the cool guys.
And it was like, yeah, it was like the taggart people and like they too, and they were just like waiting to get inside their classroom. And as I was coming down, I noticed that he was there, and I was like, walk classy, Tania, walk classy. And so
how do you walk classy?
I don't know, you know, like cool, I don't know. But so then I was like, I could do this, right foot first, left foot.
You had to say it to yourself.
And and so as I was doing it, my shoe was untied because it's always untied. And
it always is. Okay, sorry.
And so I was walking down, and I tripped, and I fell, and I slid down, and no one said anything. And that's what made it.
Complete silence.
Yeah, it was just silence. because right before that he was like, "Hey Tanya," and I looked over, and because I looked over and I didn't pay attention to my feet, I fell down, and so I was like, oh.
Sorry, I just imagine it just on the floor.
And then after I left, I hear a distant laugh, and so I was like, okay. And so yeah, that was the most embarrassing thing that happened.
That totally beats mine. Okay, let me think of one. So, okay, this dealt with me liking a guy as well. Another guy, not the angel to my nightmare guy. I can never listen to that song like the same ever again. So, since I liked him so much, every day I had this diary. Well, it's a diary, well, it's a notebook. It was those 5-star
3-subject rule.
Yeah, the 3-subject rule one. So I'm talking about like huge notebook, right? Every day I write in it, and eventually I filled it all up, right? Had poems and also I was very creative. I was very into lovey-dovey things when I was doing like way more than I am now. Like, way more. And this is the reason why I stopped too. Was because after I finished it, I was like, I need him to know that I feel this way about him. Bada bing. Yeah, so I was like, I need him to know that I feel this way. I need to confess my love to him. And one day he left his backpack there, and no one was there, and I was like, this is my chance. So I put my notebook into his backpack, and I left it the way it was, and I knew that he would go home right after that. And so I was thinking in my head, okay, when he gets home, he's gonna want to open his backpack, and he's gonna take it out and be like, what is this? And to top it off, in the front of my diary, it said his journal or something like that, his diary. And so it was like straight up, it was just me. You know it's me. It's not like I wrote my signature at every page. And so I was hoping he would open it and he would start reading it and be like, oh my gosh, she feels this way about me? She's so wonderful. And then he'll finally like give me a chance or whatever. But obviously that didn't happen. The total opposite happened. He stayed away from me. He didn't give me a restraining order, but I would have understood if he did.
You know what? I think I have a story that could beat that. When I was in middle school, I was pretty shy, and I hated getting called on, and so I would like mostly always do my work. And this one particular day, my teacher, I can't remember what subject it was, but he left. He wasn't there, so we had a substitute, and I was sitting at my desk, and it was the type of desk where like there's a group, and the guys there they were talking about like, you know, masturbating. They asked one girl that was in the desk would talk to them like their friend. He asked her, oh, do girls masturbate? And then the girl was like, yeah, I do it all the time. And so then the sub was like, what are you guys talking about? And then they were like, no, we're just doing our work. And then so I was doing my work because I was like, because I was shy, I just found myself really comfortable with them, so I wasn't their friend. So okay, my grade in this class, it wasn't that good, and I was struggling to raise it up, and that's why I think it was math, because I was really bad at math in middle school. So the teacher, he was like, you know, I heard some really disturbing things in my break yesterday about this class. I expected you guys to, like, he was talking to the class in general, to like be working on the stuff I assign and, you know, blah blah, you know, lecture. And he was like, and one thing particularly bothered me, in a group in this class we're just talking about inappropriate things, and then so you get people like whispering like, I wonder who it is, you know, stuff like that. And then like he said, and Tania, I'm actually really surprised that you will be talking about masturbating because you have a D in the class, and you should be thinking about raising up your grade instead of pleasuring yourself. And so I was like, what the fuck did he just say? And I was the only one he called out to. He didn't say the rest of them. It was just me. And so he was like, and you know, the rest of the teachers in the faculty room was really surprised to hear that you would talk about things like that, because we would assume that you were the last person that we would have thought because I was shy. And so I was like in shock. I didn't know. I was just like, what's happening? And so later we went to my counselor.
Regulated.
And then my counselor called in that teacher. So it was this meeting between my mom, him, and my counselor. Yeah.
I don't think I have anything to beat that, to be honest. That's pretty extreme. No one has ever called me out that way. Well, I think we know whose life is more embarrassing here. Tanya. I'm sorry, I can't find anything to beat that. Maybe along the way in the future, maybe, probably not. Probably end up being you because you get all the bad luck. And moral of the story, basically, don't talk about masturbation class. Don't give
weird love letters
and your diaries to your crushes to try to get their attention because freak them out.
Tie your shoes.
So you won't trip and fall. I don't think
And don't look at people's butts while you're walking. Keep your eyes on the road, people. Keep your eyes on the road.
The booty's pretty distracting, but it's you or your safety. So you guys should write your embarrassing stories in the comments below, so we can make fun of them. Just kidding.
It'd be awesome to read them and not feel bad about myself if you could beat me.
It's a challenge.
Hope we didn't bore you.
Probably did. But that's okay because you watched this entire thing. So please comment, like, and subscribe. Bye. Hey go babies! Hi! We went to a Japanese market that was near us and we got a bunch of weird candy and we're gonna try it out and hope for the best.
It's jiggly. Jiggly.
I like jiggly stuff. Yeah. I like it when you jiggle.
It's sticky, never mind. It's not jiggly, it's sticky. Touch it. Huh? Touch it, it's sticky. Not mine. Don't touch mine.
What's wrong with my finger, huh? I don't do weird things with this one.
Lucy, get out of here.
I don't do weird things with this one.